자, 여러분 안녕하세요. 엄군입니다. 자, MLB 더쇼 20 프랜차이즈 Kbo 올스타즈 17번째 시간 한번 진행해 보도록 하겠습니다. 지난 시간에 최정 데뷔전까지 하긴 했는데 보스턴한테 완패 당하고 템파베이가 거의 다 따라왔어요. 그래서 양키스와 볼티모어, 오클랜드, 텍사스 화이트삭스와의 대결이랑 휴스턴까지 쭉 이어져 있긴 한데 일단 양키스와의 경기 쭉 다 잡아야 됩니다. 2차전은 또 기대를 해볼 만한 게 다나카와 류현진 대결입니다. 뭐 의도했던 건 아닌데 그래도 류현진 지금 3승으로 팀 내 에이스로 되어 있고요. 물론 양현종도 4승 도전하긴 했지만 실패했어요. 그래서 바로 가보도록 하겠습니다. 이정우, 김현수가 2번에 있는 게 맞는 것 같고 최지만, 추신수, 대호, 병호, 강정호, 양의지, 김하성. 김하성 대신 황재균이 낫겠다. 근데 우타자들을 워낙 지금 잘해주는 애들이 너무 많으니까 누굴 넣어줘야 될지 모르겠는데 김하성 대신에 황재균을 넣어주도록 하겠습니다. 네, 황지영님 안녕하세요. 어서오세요. 아침 6시에 투표하고 왔는데, 6시에 갔는데도 사람 줄이 엄청 길더라고요. 다들 사람들 생각은 똑같은 것 같아요. 일찍 와서 투표해야 사람
Afternoon
없다.
baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the New York Yankees and the All-Stars. Who's going to
류현진이
will be on the bump for game 2 of the
연패를
series.
끊어줄 거라
What do you have for us on him, Denny?
Well,
믿습니다.
Matt, he reminds me he's the closest thing that I've seen today.
양현종이
Watch him
일단
throw, he's 89 to
3승으로
93 miles an hour.
에이스였는데
Kind of a big loopy overhand curveball.
실패했는데
Does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early. He has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
좋아요.
He will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
황재균이었죠, 이루수?
Batting second, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. It was a two-hit effort for him,
어,
including a home
체인지업이
run in last night's game.
안 들어와서 조금 위험했는데
Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike one. Ryu has over 40 innings on his line so far with a dominant sub-3 ERA. Good by anybody's standards. Count now a ball and a strike. Temperature about what you'd expect for this time of year. 56 degrees at first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count.
요거 햇빛생 경기를 하면 조금 안 좋은 게 붕괴를
And here's
당해가지고
a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2. DJ LeMahieu is on deck. Swing and a miss on the
좋아요.
changeup,
역시
and there are 2 gone.
류현진의
One thing
체인지업.
to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Popped him up.
좋아요.
Park is there for it,
박병호.
and that retires the side. Three go the Bombers. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the
자,
starting
다나카
assignment on
탈탈
this one.
털어서
What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one
연습
of the
끊고
things
가야죠.
this guy does really well,
아,
neutralize
연패.
the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Number 35.
Set to get his day started. Kim batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. The fastball here as he'll take
아,
a look
저거를
at ball
볼 주네.
1-0. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty.
또
He's
홈런
one of my
9개.
favorites, mostly because of his
지멘초이.
stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
나이스 지멘초이.
Line, that's a base hit into left field.
2루까지는 안 되고요.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning, 1, 2, 3, 2-out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely. And you know
이
what that means, cleanup hitter.
시프트
Guys are in
때문에
scoring
안타가
position. The
된 것
minute he
같아요.
steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. There's a
아,
swing
추신수.
and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
아깝네요.
But it bends just foul into the second deck. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Struck him out. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu. He's 2 for 3. He's taken him deep once. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that
나간 거
swing. It's
아닌가?
ball 1. In his career, Judge is working with a slugging percentage over 550. So there's no denying he's one of the
야,
premier power
그렇게
bats
안타
in the
되는
league.
건 진짜.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start
할
out
말이
the inning.
없네요.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Now a changeup locks him
역시
up as he
류현진
looks
체인지업.
at strike 3 called. 1 away.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Behind 0-2 now. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. That's back-to-back
좋아요.
strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning
역시
after
우리
giving
류.
up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Lee is there, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Dale Lee. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
The first baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Lee.
The bouncer to the left
Ah.
side. Torres brings it in. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting 5th.
In now, Park. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch.
Nope, at the ball. Ball one, no strike.
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. Ground ball sent
오,
back up the middle.
다행이다.
And that'll get on
안타
through
됐네요.
into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Gong, a 32-year-old veteran, is most often considered a third baseman, but he's actually playing shortstop for his club in this one.
Yeah, this
Oh.
would usually scare me a little bit. Third base being such a reactionary position, and then going over to short and that being more of a rhythm and timing, creating footwork towards first base. Might have a little bit more time, but the way the shifts have been employed in today's game, he occasionally touches shortstop, he occasionally touches second base, so I don't think this is a stretch.
Park stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. In time as he just gets the tag
박병호.
down. 1 hit in the inning, but no
달리기
one
때문에
left.
미치겠네. 아,
Stepping into the box.
저거는 뛰지 말았어야 되는 상황인데. 아, 괜히 뛰었네요.
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff
제가
man,
자꾸
nothing in 1.
박병호가 빠르다고 생각하고 있어가지고.
Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now a
그렇지.
swing and a miss
아,
as he
역시
picks up another
류현진은
one. Make it 4
체인지업으로.
strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Striding in, Kyle Higashioka, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next for New York, Gio Urshela. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right
체인지업이
there, Dan. Sent it
아,
back
조금
right
덜
where it came
떨어졌네요.
from.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And he fouls this one off. This
야,
is
저걸
foul
컷해?
right side. The 1-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off.
그렇지.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is
팔재구.
strike three, and that will retire. Bottom of the third now. At the plate, Eugene Yang.
The catcher.
First pitch on its way.
Yeah.
Inside ball.
1-0 count. Here it is. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
Digging in,
Second baseman.
Hong.
Number 13.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
A swing and a drive to center field.
오,
That one's got a
황재균.
chance. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
잘 맞았는데.
Now batting. Number 51.
Now at the plate, Lee. He flew out in his last at bat. Tanaka's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
That's ball.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Now here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the third out. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The right fielder.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. 1-0 the count. And he misses again, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers'
와,
pitches.
쟤는
And when he's
역시
getting the ball on his own, he's getting
명타자,
he's been hot
명타자네.
lately.
So he finds the hole into left to pick up his second base hit of the afternoon. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. Torres is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
아,
And the
병원
recovery
상루
won't be
수비가
in
좀.
time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Now batting.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the
위험했다.
hole. 0-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. And he takes a pitch that's
낮게,
ruled a
낮게.
strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. Now the 0-2.
그렇지.
And he
아,
struck him out. His 7th for
류현진
the ballgame.
스스로 위기를 벗어납니다.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Kim, he'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This game is rolling right along
아,
as we
이건
move
뭐야?
into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The designated hitter.
Standing in, Ji-Man Choi, a base hit in his first trip. Fouled off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The 1-2. Fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the
나이스. 최지만 이건 갔다.
Well hit. Looking up
가라.
is Hicks.
아,
And that
좋아요.
one is gone.
최지만 10호 홈런.
Solo shot to right center. Number 10 for him on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
To the plate now, Shin-Soo Choo. Skied into
back to
straightaway
back?
right. Judges
아,
under it.
아니네요.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Dale Lee. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Line hard to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition
연패를
to throw
끊기
more
위해서라도.
strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Mike Ford stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. The 1-2.
아, 안
Two
나오네.
good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
아,
It's through, a base hit.
유격수. 지금 2루수였나? 아, 유격수잖아. 아, 강정호.
In now, Kyle Higashioka. Sacrifice attempt here. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
수비가 아, 불안정하답니다.
Digging in once again, Gio Urshela, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
그렇지.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Riding in once again, Miguel Andujar, runner in scoring position with Sugan. 2 out here and a runner at second. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination. And
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run.
와, 홈보살 지렸다.
Out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is
좌익수.
coming to the plate now. Park. He'll be the one to lead off against Monster
좌익수가
here tonight.
김현수였네요. 김현수 송구 좋았어요.
First offering on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
안 나갔어.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. High in the air and deep to
강정호
left center
걸렸어요.
field. Hicks going back at the track.
나이스.
See you later.
강정호까지
Over the
홈런
wall,
쳐줍니다.
home run.
강정호도 10호 홈런. 최지마이랑 둘이.
It's a solo homer for Jung Ho Gung, number 10 for him on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Stepping up now, Eugene Yang. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Hicks is under it, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in, Hong hit it hard but lined out.
황재균도
Yeah, Matty, but as he
홈런
walks to the
가능성
plate right
충분히
here,
있어요.
he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Hong is playing second base today, but by trade he's most often considered a third baseman. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Another 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
When a pitch is close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Did a good job to shorten
위험했다.
up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 2-2. Slider laid off for a ball.
Hey, this guy's a
황재균
hard
좋아요.
guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
You know,
19째.
taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Judge is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this
사실
one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're
9점
down
차기
by
때문에
a couple of runs, and this would be the right
유현진으로
place and the
좀
right
더
time
길게 던져야
to
돼요.
get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
와,
Oh, and he misses it.
놓쳤어?
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them, and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And that That's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. From the stretch. No runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Full count now, 3-2. Torres, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle, and it's fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chu has a read on it.
이걸 잡아라 주.
He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's set. Here it comes. Chopped now to short.
좋아요.
Can they get 2?
아,
The throw pulls him off the bag.
아, 저 유격수 강정호 왜 이렇게 오늘 실수를 많이
Following
하냐.
the error, it's now runners at first and second, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Giancarlo Stanton. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put
오,
himself in a good
위험했다.
hitter's count.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
그렇지.
Got him, and that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Big spot here, first and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field, and the 2-out
좋아요.
threat will not come to pass as the inning is.
역시 에이스. 스스로 해결하고
Ready once
내려온다.
again. Lee will lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The center fielder, number 51.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That's popped up. Urshela in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pops it up, but this will land untouched. The 0-2 home. Swing and a foul.
아, 네,
tip, but that's
에릭신님
held
안녕하세요.
onto
어서
behind the
오세요.
plate. It's a strikeout
연패
for
끊어야죠.
number 1.
네. 아,
Now batter,
무조건 끊어야 되는데.
Shot now. Kim, his last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
실점 위기가 엄청 많았는데 아, 어찌어찌 잘.
Hit hard on the ground to
오,
second,
좋아요.
and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there, down in the zone.
템파베이가 또
That's
2등으로
when it's a
치고
pitcher, you
올라와가지고.
just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in
그렇지.
there and
오,
survive. He found
지멘초이.
a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock. Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
지금 현재 10개의 홈런을 치고 있는 지멘초이라. 아, 여기서 다나카 내리나요?
your attention please.
Here comes the
어?
Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
여기서
And he's gonna make a move
자완
as that's gonna be all
올리면
for his
우리도
starter this afternoon.
우익수로 쓸만한 애가 아, 강백호 좌타자구나. 아, 러프 가야죠. 네. 러프가 근데 좌익수 가능하니까 수비 위치 바꿔주면 되는 거니까.
Line drive to left. Stanton is going to get there as he backs up to
아,
put it away,
러프
and
기대
there
못
are 2
미치네.
gone now. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely.
하고 바로 강백호로 바꿔줘야 될 것
Digging
같아요.
in now, Dale Lee 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it.
아하.
That ends the inning. Darren Ruff will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9. Digging in and looking for more. Mike Ford.
러프가 근데
He singled his
좌익수밖에 안
last time up.
되는데 최지만이 아니라 김현수가 우익수 되니까 김현수랑 둘이 바꿔주면 되겠네.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
지금으로선 류현진밖에 호투할 사람이 없기 때문에
I got to count 1 and 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't
그렇지.
happen.
And he
몸쪽을
punches
하나
out another
꽂아줘야죠.
one, make it 9 for the ball game. 1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and up to bat next it'll be the catcher Kyle Higashioka. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. No runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Swing and a liner.
와
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen
뭐
are ready to
끊어주고요.
go.
류현진 너를 믿는다라는
A line shot to third
의미에서
base. Throw in behind
한번
the
올라가 주는
runner.
거죠.
Not in time. Now in the box, Miguel Andujar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus
어
far.
저런 실투는 안
1
좋죠.
the count.
류현진
2 out with the man at first. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
그렇지.
And he
아,
will strike
역시
him out.
류현진.
10 now in the ball.
아
Sliding
근데
into the
지금
box. Park will be the man to
김병현도
lead things
살짝
off here in the
불안한데.
bottom of the 7th. A
오
swing and a
박병호
drive sent out toward the gap.
갔어요.
Judge is going back. Won't
아
get to it, and this should put him
담장
in
맞추네요.
scoring position to start the inning. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only
야,
made it to the
호쾌하게
warning track, but he
잘
glides
맞았어요.
into second base with a leadoff double.
And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Gung.
아 근데 또 저 햇빛이
They'll
또
go after the first pitch here as the
그
fastball's hit foul off to the right, strike 1. He's 1 for 2
눈
in
방해하는
this one.
각이네요.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Stanton.
와
On the
아깝다.
warning track, he makes the catch.
강정호 또 홈런 하나 더 치나 했는데
So striding in, Eugene Yang. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. With runners in scoring position this season, Yang is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope. Count was 2-1.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
야, 이거를 추가점을 못 내시네.
So coming to the plate, Hong. It was a flyout
Oh.
for him in his last trip. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
와, 여기서부터는 또
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Lee, 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Lifted down the line in left.
쉽지 않은데.
And this will wind up a foul ball. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Check the swing there and pops this one up. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
오, 좋아, 좋아, 좋아.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a
체크 스윙으로 맞았는데.
check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Kim is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Much too tardy on the fastball.
몸쪽공.
1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the
러프까지는
pressure
가야
starts to heat
되는데.
up.
Swing, and he pops him up. And this should get him out of it. Torres
Ah.
is there as he makes the catch, and they'll... Ready to begin the 8th. Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, no balls and a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be
어쩔
his
수 없는 것
mentality
같아요.
at the plate right
지금
now.
피가 너무
He
없어가지고.
can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Standing in now, Aaron Judge. Short, hit hard. Gets
좋아요.
him, 2 down. Digging in now for the Yankees, Torres. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. A ball and a strike now. Liner towards second.
와,
Lead,
안타
but he can't
많기네.
bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, this has been really frustrating. They're piling up the base hits, but they can't seem to get that one big knock to drive some runs in.
Yeah, and this can get frustrating for a team. Doesn't matter what your batting average is. The bottom line is W's and L's, and they got to find a way to get some runs.
Giancarlo Stanton is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. All right, back to him on the mound.
좋아요.
For the force out, and the side is retired. Leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. Hard hit towards center. Hicks is there, and he has it for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Darren Ruff. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hot shot on the ground is short. On to first, and Haps rolling now, 2 away.
계속 일단 BK로 갈게요. 오승환의 오버롤이 더 안 좋기 때문에.
Dale Lee. Here comes the first pitch. Line
야,
shot to
저게
second,
또
but it's
시프트에
caught
걸리네.
and the side is all set to start the ninth in this one. Settling in now, Aaron Hicks. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Behind 0-2 now.
사실 오승환으로
Nothing in
자신이
two
없어요.
count, and the pitch. And a half
세이브
swing
올릴
that time,
자신이.
but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Mike Ford. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A bouncer to the left
좋아요.
side. Oh, and he
어?
can't pick it up cleanly.
아,
And the throw will be too
박병호
late as he
계속
can't recover
수비
in
실책하네.
time. Ready for another
박병호는
chance.
진짜 3루에다 넣으면 안 될 것 같아요.
He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt
아,
he's thinking
이루만
about
던질 걸.
going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Never tempted to swing at that ball down
아, 안
low. It's
되겠다.
ball 3.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate.
DK에게
In a one-run
자신감
game,
한번
he doesn't
주고.
want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle
아,
right here.
And that
DK.
misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. In now is the Yankees DH, Miguel Andujar, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base.
오,
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. He's
오,
got it,
다행이다.
and the All-Stars
이정우였네요.
put an
와,
end to their
연패
4-game
끊었네요.
slide as this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best
야,
teams. The key is
이정우가
they
발이
didn't panic
빨랐기에
or press.
다행이었네.
They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
A 2-0 finish today. South Korea took
김병현의 역할이 볼티모어는 사실 승리 당연히 가져와줘야 되는 거고, 다음 선발은 차오찬이네요. 또 저하냐? 러프가 LF기 때문에 추신수 빼고 러프 가고, 강백호를 조금 너무 안 썼기 때문에 강백호를 넣어주겠습니다. 네. 그리고 이정우 좀 쉬게, 테임즈. 야, 류현진의 호투로 또 이렇게
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here. Chan, a Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan D-Row, we take a look at our home nine as they take the field
차우찬
here today.
데뷔전은
They did
조금
get
안
the win
좋았지만
last time out, but it hasn't been the best
이제 두
week for them as
번째에서는
they've
좀
won just twice in their last 6
보여주겠죠?
tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of the series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first
잘
game
수가
of the
없죠.
series and had a nice bounce back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Batting second.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's picked up 3 hits in the series and driven in 4 along the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And a slow curveball in there for strike 2.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Hey, started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Ruff is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting third.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. A swing and a
와,
drive
이번
sent
잘
out
맞네.
toward the gap. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
And he'll
그렇지.
try to hold up in
야.
time, but to no avail as he went around and the inning is over. Jordan Montgomery, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting
몽고메리.
pitcher in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps
위닝
out
시리즈에
at
가져간
that stat
재물로
sheet, a
삼아야죠.
very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Pops this one up. Sanchez
뭐야?
has a play. He's got it 1 away.
아, 가운데였네.
At the plate, Jung-Ho Kang.
Shortstop. Number 15.
First offering on its way. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning
아,
streak.
Yeah, Matty,
보령이요.
this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Row, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Back up the middle.
역시 황재균.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
High hop, and he barehands it. 0-1 count and the pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Hong is off of first with 2 away. Fastball, and it's strike 3 called. Oh, that looked
와, 저
inside, but
들어왔어?
instead it's the... And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the 2nd.
Batting fifth.
Into the box, Torres carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Down and away, ball 1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Going back is the center fielder.
와,
And it's
결국 또 홈런 맞네.
gone.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later.
역시
It's simple math,
류현진이
folks.
대단한
No balls and
거네요.
one strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Tapped out in front of home. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And it's 1-1. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Popped him up. Yang is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the
높은
inning.
공은 가면 안 되겠다. 무조건 낮게 가야겠어.
The Yankees are
높게
off and running
던졌는데
early
와,
thanks to-
제대로 걸렸어.
Now batting, Park, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see
The
there.
first baseman, number 52.
There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Hard hit ball to
아,
short.
역시
And a
박병호
base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the
꾸준히
inning.
안타는 쳐줘요. 장타가 조금 적어서 그렇지.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Smoke toward third. LeMahieu for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
병사를 치네, 병사.
Set to get his day started, Darren Ruff, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Hops this one up. Ford will put this one away, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Mike Ford, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Got him to go down swinging there. Mike Ford is retired to kick off the inning. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Line towards center field. Thames is there, 2 gone. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fastball in there for a called strike. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the. So striding forward now, Kang, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
아, 좌타자로는 진짜 못 치겠다.
Stepping up to the plate, Eric Thames. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Shoots this one over to first. He's got it.
와, 저 1루수가 잡았어?
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now at the plate, Kim 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
In there, a base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double as he tacks on to his total, currently 3rd best on the Yankee ball club. 1-0 the count. From the stretch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise,
Wow.
is a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Line to the right side. Kang is there to put it away for out number 1.
아, 네, 정종원님 연패 끊었습니다. 네. 마스히로 다나카 대 류현진 대결 해가지고 연패 끊고 지금 2번째 경기 하고 있어. 근데 다시 패배하겠네요. 아, 이 류현진 빼고 나머지 투수가 너무 양키스 상대로는 좀 쉽지가 않네요.
Homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
In there, 0-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Thames is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
와, 확실히 진짜 류현진이 진짜 좋은 투수는 많네요. 양키스 상대로 무실점을 했으니까.
That's by him for strike 1. Hicks stands 6'1" and hits from both sides of the plate. He was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. He had a close play at first, but he's called out, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Gung. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
아, 위닝 시리즈 가져가야 되는데 양키스한테.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. Just want to try and paint the corners.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here comes another 0-2.
안 돌았어.
And did he hold up in time? A look
아,
down,
저 심판
and
뭐야?
no, he went around at strike 3. Digging in to try it again. Hong, he reached on a single in his first try. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base
배우
hits.
좋아.
But hopefully, he can minimize the damage here.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he is
1점
in
내네요.
there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way.
아,
Stays back and
볼이었는데
lets
저
it break
코스로
right over
날렸네.
the
아,
plate.
역시 이대호네요.
Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Hard hit
아,
ball to
박병호.
short. On to first, and there were 2 down. So stepping in, Eugene Yang.
Eugene. Yeah.
코스 나쁘지 않았던 것
From the
같은데.
stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 4.
아, 네,
New
PJS님
inning set
안녕하세요.
to get underway. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and here's a drive.
아,
Well
설마.
hit out to straightaway center. A ball that's carrying. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he'll make it in there safely as he starts out the 5th with a leadoff
차우찬
triple.
강판시켜야 되나? 아, 쉽지
So
않네요.
now to the plate, Mike Ford. And a good throw gets him 1 gun. So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, Gio Urshela, 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that misses inside 1-0.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the
Curveball
Oh.
bounces, and this one gets away.
홈으로 안
But
뛰네?
it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Throw to the plate, and
Ah.
not in time as the run scores.
Now batter.
아,
So 1
투수가
gun
너무
in the inning here with
안전하고
the runner at first.
손발이
And
받쳐줘야
striking into
좀
the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar.
이기는데.
Ball 1 to start the at bat. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. He's running. Fouled away.
역시 메릴 켈리랑 린드블럼을 다시 선발에
The
넣어야
2-1
되나?
pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kim ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out.
Now batter.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. No balls and a strike to count. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
아니 뭐 3루타
Leading off the
맞았으면은
inning, Darren
원래
Ruff,
그거는
as they'll look to get
거의
something going
한
here
점
and even
내준다고
this
봐야
game
되는
up.
거니까.
Drilled right back up the middle.
하하.
Mayhew's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batter. Number
Digging in for his 2nd at bat, Hang. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
center fielder. Number 9.
Into the box now. Eric Thames comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Here's big Aaron Judge.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move.
아이고.
But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And it's quickly 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Boy, this guy's having a great game
아,
here so
얘는
far.
안 되겠네요.
Home
강판
run
각입니다.
earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1
어딜
gone.
던지든 다 맞는 것 같네.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Gary Sanchez tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. Behind 0-2 now. Lined hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3 and bottom of the 6th inning now.
김광현이
Into the box now.
돌아오면
He's popped up in
양현종을
his
빼야
first
되나
plate appearance
차우찬을 빼야
and
되나
flied out last time around. Now
고민이네요.
a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
1-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Ford is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Jung Ho Gong. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Swung on, and this
오,
ball is
강정호.
hammered. Forget about it. Gone.
11호 홈런이네요.
After this pitcher sat down 6 of his teammates in a row, he was looking to break through against him with anything. Well, a home run will definitely suffice. Great job of breaking the string and getting his team going right there.
At the plate now, Hong, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Weekly hit to third. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now. Striding forward now is the DH, Dale Lee. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Fouled off. Sliced hard on the ground. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box now, Park. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle.
와,
And that'll get
저게 안
through
따지네.
into center field for a base hit.
Hey, he did an amazing job just to be able to get wood on this baseball and drive it through the infield. I mean, that pitch was excellent.
아, 양이지 여기서 좀
Bring
하나
the ball
해주면
down
좋은데.
below the zone. Nice job right there.
Into the box, Eugene.
아이고.
Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. But not before they're able to at least get one back on the. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Thank you, Heidi. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Ruff has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
Now batting. Third base.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Urshela.
Gio Urshela comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there, strike 1.
켈리랑
Hey,
진짜
love the
린드블럼
confidence in that pitch right there.
스윙이 너무
Going right
괜찮은데?
after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Fielded cleanly. Throw in time.
진작에
Side is
얘네로
retired.
선발을 갔어야 되나? 아, 한인 토종으로 5선발은 꼬리고 싶긴 한데.
Aaron Ruff. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into
와,
the later
저걸 또
innings.
잡아내?
Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Number 50.
Stepping in, Kang 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch is a curveball that's inside 1-0.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Ready now, Eric Thames. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ruff is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 99.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Aaron Judge is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
No. Play slow. 1-2 to count. No.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Line drive to center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. In now, Giancarlo Stanton. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Hard liner to center field. Thames is going to have room out there as he puts this away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kim. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action, pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result.
타격이 오늘 너무 안
LeMahieu
되네.
waits on it. 1 down. At the plate, Jung Ho Kang. He went deep last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Fouled away. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Striding in, Hong. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. A bouncer up the middle.
아, 역시 황재균
And that's
꾸준히
in there for a
나가줍니다.
base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Stepping in now, Dale Lee. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
Now a
오,
swing and a
2대5.
deep drive to left. And gone up into the second deck.
Man, you could tell by the sound of that one off the bat, that was going a long way.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound.
약간 좀
And
빨리
gonna have a
풀었으면
pitching
좋았을
change,
텐데.
as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Park is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The pitch. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 to him now. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The batter.
Digging in, Eugene Yang. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. G-Man Choi will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
We're playing 2-2.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Sanchez corrals it, and that ends the inning. Ji-Man Choi will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at catcher. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now at the plate, Torres. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Kang is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Hot shot toward third.
와,
A leaping
키
try,
넘겼어?
but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 2-0 home.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So a big moment in the ball game here. Gary Sanchez. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Too low.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mike Ford goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Gio Urshela is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
There's ball 4. Next for New York, Miguel Andujar. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Number 67 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Here comes the first pitch.
Number 67.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. From the stretch, the 1-2. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a
와,
grinder.
풀카운트.
Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Ready with the payoff pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. And they get out of the... Tommy Kingley comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Leading off for the All-Star.
Striding in to start the 9th, Kang, and they'll need him to get something going here.
나이스. 오,
And
강정호.
that's a base hit, so the
강정호 되게
pressure's on to
처단탄 것
open up the
같은데?
inning. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Kang has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
And that misses ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a shot hit down the corner.
와,
Bends
진짜 아깝다.
just foul into the second deck. The 1-1.
나이스,
Line toward
백호.
the alley and left center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if
테임즈.
that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. To short. Torres scoops it up. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. And he'll make it to third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only 1 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kim. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team
여기서
really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal
황재균을
struggles out
3루수로
of your
놓고
mind. Right now is all that matters.
Shin-Soo Choo will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And a pitch out. Perhaps they thought the squeeze would be on. One-0 count. Here it is.
추.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. A throw to the plate.
그렇지.
And the tying run is going to score here in the 9th, and we are right back to where we started. Domingo Germán is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the 9th and send this one into extra innings.
이렇게 가네 또.
Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Hicks is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Standing in, Pong has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. High and deep to right center. Judge will get there, and he puts it away to retire.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
We are into
이렇게
extra
되면
innings. Stepping in
바꿔줘야
and ready for
되는데
another shot. DJ LeMahieu. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
강정호 아니죠. 황재균이랑 추신수랑 바꿔주고 그 다음에 추신수 쪽에 최정을 넣어서
John Choi has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. In there, and it's 0-1.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
근데 노예 씨가 얼마나 버텨줄지 모르겠네.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ripped on the ground to first.
나이스.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Takes this the other way to right. Kang is there, 2 down.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
아,
Boy,
심판
Woody Keller's
또
just not giving him any help now. It's 3-0. And no doubt about this one. It's in there, 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Here's the payoff pitch. Chopper to short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Dale Lee. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Dale Lee.
That last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he fouls this one off.
와, 구속이
Herman,
엄청
a
빠르네.
native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left.
아,
Stanton's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
2대5 또 끝내기 홈런 나오나
2 hits
했는데.
and 3 at bats for him in this one.
으아, 박병호
Get
끝내기.
out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria.
야, 박병호가 드디어 터져주네요.
A solo shot here to left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
야, 이거를 역전해내네.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
Several good offensive performances in
아,
this
그치.
one, but none
이거는
better than
오늘
the one
경기는
turned in by
이대호가
the
진짜
guy you
잘해주긴
see
했어요.
right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
야, 이거를
This afternoon's
이기네요.
closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The All-Stars.
와, 이래서 양키스전을 류현진이 4승 거두면서 다나카 꺾고 또 역전으로 꺾으면서 양키스한테 위닝 시리즈 가져가면서 또 2연승 달성합니다. 템파베이랑 양키스 템파베이랑 동률이긴 한데 현재로서는 양키스랑 반 게임 차. 야, 의외다, 의외. 오늘 또 화끈했네요. 자, 이렇게 해서 MLB 더 쇼 20 프랜차이즈 KBO 올스타즈 17번째 시간 오늘 여기까지 방송하도록 하겠습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.